Hi again, everyone. I'm Olliemathews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Hazel, and this is Hazel from the video If You Had Believed the Narcissist When They Showed You. So here's our follow-up. Hello, Ollie. It's Hazel again. I didn't want my story to leave fellow abuse sufferers feeling depressed. Here is the positive side. Firstly, I absolutely agree that when they show you who they are, believe them. I think most of us live in the false hope that they will change, start to realize their mistake, and begin to value you. Exactly. That's the biggest one of the biggest mistakes we make, thinking that there's going to be this epiphany. They never have it. There is no epiphany for the narcissist because they're always calculating. Even if they're acting like they've had an epiphany, it's a trap. It's always a trap. They will never, ever change. You have to have that seared into your brain. That is the plain, unvarnished truth. I've actually been 31 years no contact now. I have not regretted one single day of that. I have never missed any of them except for my baby brother. And that I have made that point over and over and over again. I have never. I had one person come to me years later and ask me to take the video down because they quote unquote reconciled with their family and they're not really narcissists. And after going back and looking at the video, I'm like, I'll take it down. And, they paid the fee to have it taken down. I'm like, I'll take it down, but mark my words. Like, it doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. That person eventually came back. No one else has ever, for a second, regretted no contact. Ever. I was fortunate in that I remarried a lovely man, and we celebrated our 32nd wedding anniversary this year. Despite having my health ruined by OPV, I never let it define me. I have a lovely home in a stunningly beautiful county of Wiltshire. Think British period drama. They're all filmed here. I am 15 minutes from the World Heritage City of Bath and 3 miles from Bradford-on-Avon, where the author Terry Pratchett stayed for inspiration. I have my beautiful Bouvier de Flandres dogs to keep me company when I'm too ill to go out. Excuse me. My husband was a good father to my son. He went on to university and got a degree in computer science. He gets very well paid for working in that sector. He has his own place, car, etc. A few years ago, he thanked me for being strong and changing our lives for the better instead of the miserable life my family had planned for us. He doesn't miss any of them either. When I went no contact, there was no internet. Only businessmen had mobile phones, and nobody ever talked about this subject. To anyone who's in the situation of being the scapegoat victim, there is only one way to change your life. Life can be golden and a blessing, but if you steel yourself and cut them all out permanently, you might think that you missed them initially, but really what you should have been is that you miss. That loving family that you had. You will never feel loneliness and maybe grief because of what you never had. Move on with strength and focus on yourself. Don't look back. Keep moving forward, leaving that human garbage behind. It will surprise you just how many good things start happening for you once you move on and don't look back. You will feel surprised when people treat you well and value you because you aren't used to it. And the problem with that is you have a hard time believing it. Because we're trained to think anything we do well must not be that hard, because if it was or worth anything, we wouldn't be able to do it well. You notice how normal people behave towards you, and you notice how different they are with their children, and it is lovely to see. A pet that gives you nothing but love is very healing if you are moving forward alone. Pets are used in therapy and are a wonderful joy. My son did volunteer work at an animal shelter before he went to university. As long as you're not trying to replace humans with a pet. Pets are pets, pets are animals, and listen, we're crushed over what happened to Axel, but it's not the same as if a human died. I know that. If you attract bad people, learn the red flags that apply that ruthlessly. Ollie is a great source of information. Go back and watch the whole back catalog. I know you will feel like you have victim tattooed across your forehead, which only these abusive people see and hone in on. Good news is that over time that vanishes. For a couple decades now, I actually repel these abusers and narcissists. When I meet one, they test the water and then they run. I suggest reading as much as you can about building and keeping personal boundaries. This is so important and it needs to be learned because you grew up having your boundaries destroyed. Your brain grew having that imprinted on it, so you must school yourself. Your brain is very adaptive and will change the more you learn. Final word for those in fear of going no contact. You're probably trauma bonded and are in a permanent state of anxiety because that makes you easy to control. That is what your abusers want. I once in exasperation asked my alcoholic ex-husband why he treated me the way he did. For once he told the truth and said, because it keeps you in your place. He was wrong. I divorced him as soon as I was financially able. Don't let anyone, including family, keep you in your place. That is the place you want to be, not the place you deserve to be. Free yourselves. Love to all. Hazel in the UK. For a while, it was to keep you in your place. And it worked. But why did he do it? Because for a while, you had the victim tattoo on your forehead. And it's like narcissists have like a special vision that they could see you marked with the victim, with the V, with the letter V. And what happens is no contact erases the victim tattoo from your forehead because it gives you clarity. Now, some narcissists have super duper ability and they can actually see, I guess, the remnants. I mean, you can never get it completely removed. Never. There's always going to be one or two or a few that could see your damage, that could see we're damaging or going to try. But like you said, you have to have zero tolerance and always be on high alert. But no contact removes the victim tattoo the narcissist placed on your forehead. So, thank you. Thank you again for another contribution and follow-up, Hazel. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channels on here, on both my channels on Rumble, and tell Follow me on X and Telegram as well, and click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.